I got it.
Do not refer.
Mm.
Good. Next. Ellipse.
Wait, how do you instantly clear everything?
Clear. Just click on clear.
Oh, yeah. This one's ellipse, right?
Yes. What is this H and K?
The vertices.
Sorry?
Like, oh, is it just the vertices?
What is the H and K? What do you mean by vertices?
Like the coordinates
Coordinates of what?
of x and y.
Where? Where on this ellipse?
Oh, yeah, it's just center. So yeah.
Correct. It's this point, right?
Mm.
What is this A and B?
Just help you find the vertices.
No.
Oh,
What does A and
it's
B
just like
denote?
the horizontal and vertical, right?
Which one is horizontal? Which one is vertical?
Horizontal is A and B is vertical.
How do you know?
Because it's x-axis, along the x-axis.
Fantastic. This is your A and this is your B. Okay?
Mm.
Good. Lastly, hyperbola.
Oh. Mm.
Okay. So in this case, right? What is the H and K here?
Center of the asymptote.
Very good. The intersection. Correct. Then what is the A? What does this A represent?
Like the vertice here, right?
Where? No.
Yeah. Oh.
A and B will never ever represent the vertice one. A and B is a distance from one point to another point.
Yeah, it's just here.
You have to minus and plus A to get it. Yes, correct. So A is this. Where's B?
Here.
Yes, from here to here.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'll do run through again. Okay, just by looking, you should be able to tell me. Just by looking. What's the horizontal asymptote?
Wait.
I mentioned before, right? Remember our way of finding horizontal asymptote. Not vertical. I'm not interested in vertical. Vertical, you know.
It's just 1 over x.
No, wrong.
X plus 2, X plus 2.
Wrong.
Oh. Wait. Oh, isn't it just, it's 0, it's 0, because
What's the equation of the horizontal asymptote?
Is it y equals 0?
Yes. Yes, Greg. How do you know?
Because the numerator is a smaller degree, yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's why this kind of recap is essential. At the start of the lesson, okay, for the past few lessons, I never do recap at the start because we were just started to learn new topics. There was no need for recap. But now we already know, we are like 2 to 3 chapters in already. Now we can do recap. Okay, it's very important because if you have forgotten this, most likely your friends will have forgotten also.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Also,
Tell
y
me.
equals 0.
Y equals 0 also. Very good. See, just by looking, you can tell.
I mean, is it just is it 1 like 2, or is it y equals 0 again?
No. You still have the concept map?
Yeah.
Got a cheat sheet I passed to you?
Yeah.
Refer.
Oh, wait. Must calculate this. It's just 2.
Yeah. No. No.
2. Cause
What's the answer?
yeah, wait, it's not 2, is it? Because
It's not.
like you take the highest degree only.
Yes, you are supposed to take the highest degree. The coefficient of the highest degree.
So 86 divided by 43, right?
No.
Or negative 43.
Yes.
Oh, wait, but here they didn't write it here. Like, they put it as positive.
Yeah lah. I mean, if it's negative, it should be negative, right? I didn't include I didn't put I didn't put the negative example. I only put a positive example. Is it?
No, it was 6x to the power 3 minus 5x, like to the power 2 over 3 minus 12x to the power 3. Then answer is just half.
Take a look. It's under curve sketching. Oh, my bad. Can you add in the minus?
Yeah, I already.
Okay, my bad. Okay. Can So let's say if I have y equals to, let's say if I have y equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 over x minus 2. Find me all relevant asymptotes.
Like vertical is x equals to.
Correct.
Then the oblique one you have to calculate, right?
Find
Long
it.
division.
Find it for me.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to write it here. You can write it on a piece of paper. Then send it to me.
Wait, like the oblique is oh sorry. Wait. Is that it?
So what's the oblique asymptote?
Wait. Wait. It's just y equals 3x plus 4.
Correct. Always remember this formula. Remember I stated it in did I have this? Did I tell you this before?
Oh yeah.
The quotient is this. Right? Okay, I hope this is a good recap. Can?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have to communicate with me. Like if you understand, you say yes. Don't understand, you know. Because right on this platform, I cannot see your body language, so it's hard for me to gauge whether you understand. You understand what I mean? Like sometimes because in the classroom, if you nod or like you look at me, I will know that okay, you understand. Yeah, because over here on this platform, I cannot pick up any form of body language at all, so I feel quite crippled. Okay.
Yeah, can we go through the inequalities also today?
Can. But we settle all the recaps first before we move on.
I think I will just detach the. Oh shit. So I just solve this one.
You can do it on a piece of paper because do it on a piece of paper. Because I want to see all the relevant the descriptions of the transformation also.
Oh. Okay, I will take my phone.
Can.
Wait, can I send it to you later?
Why?
My phone is dead.
Okay, it's fine. I will just write it here. Then you check with answer, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing to do is that I want to replace x. Why don't you tell me?
Oh, like x minus 2.
Then,
Replace x with more x. Then replace x with half x.
dude, you are a champion. So much smoother, right? So much easier now, right? But why? Have you wondered why? Because you screw up like a lot of times to get to where you are right now. So the whole point is to keep doing it, keep failing, keep doing it, keep failing, keep doing it again and keep failing. Then you'll reach here. So you will never get this wrong again. It's like riding a bike. Did I not mention that? Yeah, lor. So once you get the sequence right, I tell you, you'll be invincible already. Okay, can? Okay, I don't need to go through this anymore because you are already a master at this. Remember, every replacement leads to a transformation and keep asking yourself, what am I replacing x with? What am I replacing x with? Okay? Okay, your phone is still dead, right? Because I want to go through the 1 over fx questions from your tutorial. You want to charge your phone now or not?
Yeah, I'm charging now.
Yeah, then you can help me take a photo of the graph transformation questions on the second and third page of our tutorial.
Okay.
Or your teacher already went through that?
He only went through like one of the questions.
Okay, I want to go through a few because 1 over fx and f prime x are very, very, very crucial questions. We might have to do 10 of that.
Well, I can try and take it from my com.
Oh yeah, your com has.
Here we go.
But your phone should be up and running, right? Like after you charge it, like for 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor. Then use your phone, easier. Then you send through WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. Then, oh, then now what? Just wait.
Done yet?
Hello.
Yo. Yes.
Okay. I have my phone. I have my phone now.
Nice.
Sorry for the wait.
It's okay.
I just take all the reciprocal questions.
Yeah. Take the whole question, please. Or you can take the whole page lah. Just take the few pages and send me.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you want to do this? Like, do I send everything at once or just?
Yeah, just send me.
see? Okay. Okay.
Okay, I think enough already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see this. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to go through the modulus question. I'm just going to go through the 1 over fx question, okay?
Mm.
Yeah. Did I bring you the cheat sheet for the 1 over fx? I did, right? For graph transformation,
Yeah, you did.
yeah, I did, right? Okay. So if you look at the graph transformation cheat sheet, yeah, actually, can you give me 1 minute? I go to the restroom for a bit,
Oh
very
yeah.
fast.
Okay.
Thank you for waiting.
Mm.
Okay, I'm going to show you how to draw with the 1 over fx graph. For mod x and f mod x, I'm not going to go through. Okay, I already went through, right? Mod x just flip about the this one just flip about the flip about the x-axis, right? You know, you flip up.
Yeah.
This one, you erase everything on this side. Then after that, you copy and paste to
Yeah.
the left hand
Wait.
side.
For the first one is about along the x-axis.
First one is you flip everything below, right? You flip up,
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
right? For B is removing everything on the left hand side, and then you copy and paste to the left hand side.
Oh.
Means it will still be like that. So it's like that. Understand?
Yeah.
So for 1 over fx, we always, if you look at the cheat sheet, right, we will always deal with the we always do it asymptotes first, SIA. Okay. We always deal with the asymptotes first. That's step 1. Okay. So for the asymptote wise, we see that for x, for the vertical asymptote, it will become x-intercept, right?
Yeah.
It's mentioned in the it is mentioned in the cheat sheet. Vertical asymptote becomes an x-intercept. So we know that we have an x-intercept at x equals to 1. Okay, we don't know where it is. I'm just going to put a very faint dot. Okay, a very faint dot somewhere here. No, we know that it's going to cut through here. Okay, because the reason why I put a very faint dot is because I don't want to force feed the curve. It's just a guideline to tell me that I'm going to cut through the x-axis. Okay.
Yeah.
Then for the horizontal asymptote, which is y equals 1, okay, it will become y equals 1 after transformation, because we are converting from fx to 1 over fx, right? So which means if y is equals to 1, it will become 1 over 1. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is still equals to 1. So my horizontal asymptote will still stay. Okay? So I'm going to use blue color for horizontal asymptote. And this will be my y equals to 1. Okay? So I'm done with vertical asymptote. I'm done with horizontal asymptote. What's next?
Join the graph.
No.
The.
Are you looking at the cheat sheet?
Yeah. Oh, my center oblique. Is it?
Yeah, but is there any oblique?
No.
No. So do we deal with the oblique?
No.
No, we don't. Then what's the next step?
X-intercept.
X-intercept. Are there any x-intercept?
Yes, like the -1, right?
Correct, -1. So x-intercept will become?
Vertical asymptote.
Vertical asymptote. Very good. So I'm going to use yellow color as my vertical asymptote. Okay. So have x is equals to -1. Okay. Any other x-intercept?
No.
Okay. So what's the next thing to deal with?
The Y-intercept.
Y-intercept. What happens to the Y-intercept?
You inverse, yeah. from like, is it just like
You
only
just
minus one?
reciprocate it, right? Basically, all y values will take on its own reciprocal values, like just 1 over it. Okay, so 1 over minus 1 will give you?
Just minus 1.
Minus 1. So we know that somewhere is going to cut somewhere here. Can see? I just dotted it on the y-axis. Okay, I just put a faint dot there to guide me to understand that this is how it's going to cut. This is the next prominent point. Okay? What's the third step?
Stationary points.
Stationary point. Any stationary points here?
I think there is, right? Yeah.
No, there isn't. Stationary points meaning, when they say stationary points, right? Okay. Step points means either maximum point or minimum point. Is there maximum point? Is there minimum point? No. There isn't.
No.
You cannot say that this is a maximum, this is a minimum point. This is not at its most minimum value. This is even lower, this is even lower, this is even lower. It goes all the way to the right. Yeah, I know that you're trying to say that this point and this point maybe. No, they are not. This is not the maximum. It doesn't have a maximum y value because over here it is even higher. Over here is even lower. Make sense? So there's no maximum and minimum point here. So do we have to deal with stationary points? We don't have to, right? So for S, I, A, we already done with the A, done with the I, and done with the S because there's no need to deal with S. So we are done with SIA already, right? So looking at the graph right now, more or less we already have the graph very nicely segmented. We know that we have this portion, we have this portion, we have this portion, and this portion, right?
Yeah.
So step 2, if you look at the cheat sheet, I have 3 important points there. The first point is that, okay, if the graph is above the x-axis, it should remain above the x-axis. So we need to know where each and every part of the graph will lie in. So we have this part, we have this part, and we have this part, right?
Yeah.
This part, will it be positive or negative? It'll be above the x-axis, right? Because it's still positive.
Yeah.
No matter what this value is, right? No matter what the y values are over here, if you reciprocate it, it will still be positive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't mean that if it's a very big value, you reciprocate it, then it becomes negative. It doesn't make sense that way. So the first point is that the graph, if the graph is above the x-axis, it remains above the x-axis. Is to tell you that if it is in a positive part of the y-axis, it should remain on the positive side. It will not go under the x-axis. This is a very, very common mistake that a lot of students make during graph transformation. And I need you to not fall into that trap. Okay? So you already know that, okay, we have something, this is above. If you were to draw this part below, you know that your graph is wrong already. Okay? And this part must be below, this part must be above. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's point number 2?
Like the intercepts, is it?
No, what did I mention after the x-axis?
Oh, the y-axis.
Which part are you looking at? If the graph is above the x-axis, it should remain above, right? That was what I wrote, right?
Yeah.
Then the next one is what? If the graph is above the horizontal asymptote, did I not state that?
It's above there, it remain above, right?
If it's above the x-axis, it remains above. If it's above the horizontal asymptote,
it goes below.
it goes below, correct? That's what I write, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's above the horizontal asymptote, it will be below the horizontal asymptote. But point number one will always be the defining point. Okay, like over here, as you can see, hold on. This portion here is below the horizontal asymptote, right? Correct?
Yeah.
After transformation, it should be above the horizontal asymptote here. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. This portion here is above the horizontal asymptote, right?
Mm.
After transformation, it should be below the horizontal asymptote, which is here.
Wait, so if you just reciprocal the things opposite?
It will reflect about the horizontal asymptote.
Okay.
Okay, it will not come here. I mentioned again. It
Yeah.
will not come here. This is a no-no. This is a no-no zone. It should not come here.
Yeah.
Because point number one will always win any other point. If it's above the x-axis, it will remain above. It's just that it will play about the two sides of the horizontal asymptote. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Now we can carry on. What's point number 3?
The intercepts.
I'm very confused. Which notes are you looking at?
With the reciprocal one, right?
Yeah, the reciprocal one.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I was looking on top. Oh, it's a point is near the x-axis, right? A point will be near the yeah. Is it the positional graphs?
Yeah. If the position of graphs. If the point is near to the x-axis, which is like something like over here, let's see if I zoom in this in. Okay, if you take a look at this. Like, let's say this point. Can see? This point. This point is very, very near, right? To the x-axis, right?
Yeah.
Let's take this point as let's take the y coordinate of this point as 1/9,9,9,9. After reciprocal, what will the y coordinate become?
9,9,9,9.
9,9,9,9, which is very, very big, right?
Yeah.
So this point will be all the way up here. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I mentioned. That's what I mean by when the point is near, it will be far. If the point is far, it will be near.
Yeah.
Like for instance, this point. This point over here. This point is super far, right? Let's say this point is like 12,000, 12,000, yeah.
You're very close to x-axis.
Then after that, after reciprocal, I get 1/12,000, right? Which is going to be somewhere here.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So just with these few points, right, you will be able to conquer the graph already. Now we can start drawing. So everything that I went through just now was just the techniques, which was very important. It's the fundamentals of drawing 1/fx. And it is foolproof. I mentioned again, it is foolproof. You just follow the instructions, you will definitely going to get a graph. Okay, so firstly we dealt with SIA, then we went through, we understand the position of the graphs. Now we can draw, but there's a sequence of drawing. How do we draw? We don't draw from anywhere that we feel comfortable, okay? We will never, ever, ever do that. We are always going to draw from, what do you write on the cheat sheet?
Oh, from left to right.
From left to right, always from the extreme left to the extreme right. You never start from the center or any point that you feel comfortable with, or any point that you are confident that that in which the graph will look like that. Then you start from that point. No, you will never ever do that. You always draw from left to right. Understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you draw, what's the point below it? The point below it is that what? You will always look right for the next prominent feature. Okay?
Mm.
Yeah, because you know what is a graph or not? A graph, let's say a graph, okay? Let's say this graph. This graph, a graph is basically connecting dots, you know? This is how a graph is drawn. It's about connecting dots. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Graph is really all about connecting dots. It's something that you did back then when you were in kindergarten or nursery or something. You know, you have dots, then after that they make you connect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are actually graphs. It's about connecting dots. It's just that right now in a graph, there are way too many dots. That's why you draw it as a line. You draw it as a curve. There are way too many dots really. Right? That's why it's all about looking right to look for the next prominent point or feature and then connecting it. It's about connecting points only. That's why I want you to draw from left to right, because I want you to look right. What's the next point to connect to? What's the next point to connect to? What's the next point to connect to? Keep connecting it. Then you will get the graph.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm.
All right. So now we can start drawing. Okay. So now we are dealing with this part, right? Okay. So we know that since this part is below the horizontal asymptote, it should be above. Make sense?
Yeah.
So the starting point was here. Correct? So it should be above the horizontal asymptote, which is somewhere here. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do not know how the graph will move. So we just have to look right. So when we look right, what is the next prominent feature?
The intercept.
Hold on now. Oops. Actually, hold on. Okay. So this was the point that we are looking at. When we look right, the next important point is here. It's just before. It's just before the x-intercept, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because this point is super near to the x-axis, right? So remember just now you mentioned, if it's super near to the x-axis, it will be super
Far away.
far away, correct? So which is here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we look right again, what's the next prominent feature? It's the x-intercept like you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So this x-intercept over here, it becomes a vertical asymptote, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have already drawn it. So this vertical asymptote helps us to understand how the graph will move. Means that it will go like that, respecting the horizontal asymptote, and then after that respecting the vertical asymptote. Okay?
Mm.
Understand? So that's why
Yeah.
you just have to keep looking right to know how the graph will move, how the graph will curve. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So after the vertical asymptote, what's the next point? What's the next prominent feature? Look right. It's over here, right?
Oh yeah.
So this point is very
Like close to intercept.
very close to the intercept, very close to the y-axis, very close to the x-axis, right?
Yeah.
So it's very close to the x-axis, then it should be very
Uh, Very far away also.
Very far away, but far in which sense? Will it go up or will it go down?
Down.
Down, very good. So it will be somewhere here. It will start from here. Agree? Then after that, because it's just a point, it's about connecting dots. We look right again. What's the next important point?
Just before the Y-intercept.
Just before the Y-intercept, which is here. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, or rather the Y-intercept itself lah. Because when we look right, we know that it's going to cut the Y-intercept. And then on our main graph itself, we saw that, we did put a faint dot over there, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we know that it's going to cut through this thing. But I don't know how is it going to cut after that. So we have to look right again. So when we look right,
just before the Y-intercept again.
Which is here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but over here doesn't give us any important information. So we have to look right again. The next point is here.
Wait, so for the Y-intercept, we just have to look at the intercept itself.
Yeah, correct. You're right. We look at the Y-intercept because Y-intercept is just Y-intercept one. There's no change to it. Okay. So if you look right, you will see that the next prominent feature will be this point, which is very, very far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Then from there we are since it's far away, after translation it'll be very
close to
very close, right? So we know that it's going to connect to the other faint dot over here. Can you see it? Over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know that the graph is going to curve something like that. You know, it's going to go up, cut the Y-intercept, cut the X-intercept. Right? Because this point was a vertical asymptote turned into an X-intercept.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? This point here was a vertical asymptote previously. That's why I put a faint dot here. Because it is going to cut Y-intercept and then cut the X-intercept, which was formerly a vertical asymptote. Agree? So we already know that, it's going to curve like that because over here it's going to respect the vertical asymptote by curving away, then cutting the Y-intercept, then cutting the X-intercept. Then after that, what happens? We don't know, right? So this is when we look right. Look right again. So we look right again, this is what we have, right? This point, right? Yeah. After the vertical asymptote is this point, right? So if this point is very far, you'll be very
close to the X-intercept.
Close. Very good. You're right. Over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then after that, we look right again. What do we have? Oh, we realize that this whole part, this whole portion here, okay, like this whole portion here, is above x-axis and above horizontal asymptote. So it will be above x-axis and below horizontal asymptote, which is somewhere here.
Just opposite of just now.
Correct. So we know that it will be curving like that. So we know that it's going to go up, respecting the vertical asymptote, then go up, cut, and go like that.
Is it supposed to cut the faint dots?
That's what I say. Just like I mentioned, the faint dots are for reference. I do not want to force feed because imagine if I were to force feed it, it won't look very nice.
Oh.
This part will not be respecting the vertical asymptote.
Oh.
I want to show that I am sticking close to the vertical asymptote, then curving away.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to show you have to show your school markers that your graph did respect the vertical asymptote and the horizontal asymptote by going close to it or by moving away from it.
But then what will be the intercepts though?
So the intercepts here, this point here will be your 1, right? Because it was x equals 1. Previously, it was vertical asymptote.
Oh, you just leave it as 1, but you don't cut the... Oh. Wait, but then it'll be like not in proportion yet.
Doesn't matter. This is a sketch. It's not a plot.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I can actually cut here. Okay, I can cut here and I can name this as 100. This is amazing.
Oh.
This is the amazing part about a sketch. A sketch, right, does not need to be in proportion, does not need to be drawn to scale.
Mm.
Okay. More importantly is that your graph looks smooth. Because what the markers want is that your graph looks smooth. They don't care about where you label your x-intercept and y-intercept, but you must label them, of course. It does not need to be in proportion. What matters more is that it looks smooth. That's what they want.
Okay.
Okay, so with this said, right, you just have to label, oh, this is 1 over fx graph. Then you will get your full marks.
Yeah. Wait, can I take a picture?
Don't worry, this will be recorded.
Oh.
This is already in, we are already recording this thing.
Yeah,
After I'll upload,
my voice also be on YouTube.
Of course. Why you scared?
No, I was okay.
Yeah, you can
My
tell your.
also broadcast on YouTube.
Sorry again?
All my mistakes will be broadcast on YouTube.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. This is just a learning process. And I doubt I will have any views.
Oh.
Nobody knows about my channel.
Yeah, what's your channel even called?
Oh, my channel is called Math with Kenny.
Oh.
You can help me to subscribe to the channel so it's easier for you to find. Also because I need to get 1,000 subscribers.
Oh my god, then everybody be viewing us.
Good lah, never mind what. I want to get 1,000 subscribers so that after that, right, our YouTube will start paying me. Really. But I need 1,000 subscribers to be able to be profiting.
Oh my god. Okay, then next time I'll be more serious.
I hope your YJ friends see this video, man.
You don't say YJ, then we will know.
Huh? What?
Never mind.
Okay. I shall not divulge any personal information.
My ACSI friend.
Your ACSI friends. Yeah, I hope your ACSI friends see this video. Yeah. For those who want to learn about 1 over fx or reciprocal graphs, they can come to this video. You can just let them know.
Okay.
See, you are my co-star. Yeah, but don't worry lah. So far, you are asking all the right questions.
Okay.
Okay, remember to help me to subscribe and like the video later. I'll send you the link.
Oh, your profile picture.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, you saw it already?
Yeah.
What a shit.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
Wait, not bad. Got 6 views at 2. Yeah, I subscribe.
I still need 998 more.
997 more.
97 more, okay. Thank you. Hey, help me to spread the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only got 3 videos.
Because I have more, but I didn't upload until recently when they start to suspend. Then because I need to let parents know how I conduct the online lessons.
Oh.
That's why I started uploading. I'll be uploading more. But there will be some videos that will not be relevant to your level and syllabus. Like the 3 videos that I upload is for IB.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll be uploading more A levels topics soon. Okay, the good thing about having on YouTube is also because you can control the resolution and the playback speed. Yeah. So you're going to go onto YouTube. I think next time we should on the webcam to make it more professional.
Yeah, okay.
Really? You want? I don't mind.
I don't know. I mean, it's for the views, right?
True lah. Then I tell you, if our once I hit 1,000 subscribers, right, whoever who is in my video, right, I will split the profit. Serious. I'm serious. On
Okay.
Okay
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm serious. I'm
Just-
serious.
Then everyone will on their webcam.
What do you mean?
Then everyone will start owning their webcam for the money.
Yeah, just on It's okay Initially, I wanted to do a YouTube live stream.
Oh,
I wanted to live stream our lesson, but I was thinking it won't be fair to you guys who are paying for the lesson.
oh,
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm not going to live stream it. I'm just going to upload the video.
okay.
Yeah, can?
Mm.
All right, interesting.
Yeah.
Math with Kenny. Help me spread the word.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Okay, next question.
Wait, so what are you going to do?
Yeah, hold on.
Actually,
Okay. So Mr. ACSI. I cannot name your.
actually, never mind. Just don't name anything.
Just don't name
not the
anything.
next question.
Okay. Okay. So what should I call you?
Greg.
Oh, so I can still call you by your name lah. Okay. Okay, Greg. Can you draw me the 1 over fx for this graph? Okay.
Okay.
On a piece of paper, not here. Then you send it to me.
Yeah.
Well, I go and grab a sip of water.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, but this one is no asymptotes, right? Hello. Wait, how do I find this one?
Yo, man.
Wait, there's no asymptotes for this one, right?
There's no what?
Asymptotes.
From here, we don't see any asymptotes lah. But after transformation, there should be asymptotes. After transformation.
But how do I flip the first one, like the bottom one? It's like vertical, right? So
Sorry again?
how do I flip the first one?
How do you flip the first? What do you mean I flip the first one?
Like the
You can you
the
can
first part of
annotate.
the graph.
You can annotate.
Oh. Like this first part of the graph.
Oh.
Like,
Have you drawn your SIA yet? After your SIA, then you can move on to draw. If you haven't dealt with your SIA, you cannot draw. You must deal with SIA first. Follow the process. Deal with A, I, then S. Then after that, understand the position of the graph, the segment of the graph. This part is supposed to be up there or down here. Then you can start to draw.
oh.
Always follow the process.
I can't really find the maximum and minimum, right? Oh. Wait, then how do I find it? The Y-intercept?
What do you mean? The Y-intercept of what? Of this one?
Yeah.
Of this thing, is it?
Yeah.
They did not state anything, right?
Yeah, so this
In
one
the
basically
question, they
just
didn't
like
state as
1
well,
over
right?
B or something.
Let me see. They did not state the Y-intercept, so you don't have to state as well.
Okay.
Just know that
just
it will be
looking at the
cutting
plots.
through. Just know that it'll be cutting through.
Oh. Wait, so if there are no asymptotes also, then do I just flip everything?
Sorry again?
If there are no asymptotes also, then do I just flip everything?
Sorry, I can't hear the first part.
Like if there are no asymptotes, I just flip the graph.
Nose and dots. What's nose and dots?
Like no asymptotes.
Or no asymptotes. if there are no asymptotes, then only point number one will make sense, right? If it's
Yeah.
above the x-axis, it will remain above. So we'll be looking at, okay, this is one part, this is another part, this is another part, and this is another part. So we have 4 parts. This part below, this part above, below, above.
So the above, I mean the one below, will
Remain below.
oh wait.
If it's above, remain above. Then point number 2 will not make sense really because there's no horizontal asymptote. Then go to point number 3. If it's far, it'll be near. If it's near, it'll be far.
Wait, so like, oh, wait, is it gonna be like, I just wrong. Wait, the ones below remain below. The ones at the bottom of the graph remains at the bottom of the graph.
Yes, correct.
Wait, then how do I even transform this?
Okay. You done drawing yet? No? At least attempt and then show me lah. The rest of the world is
Right.
going to the rest of the world is going to look at you not even trying it.
I did, but it's wrong.
Never mind, you just send me first. I want the whole world to see that you're wrong. It's okay, we learn from mistakes, man. Come on.
Wait, I just flip the ones in the bottom up though. Okay, I draw down. Yeah, I really don't know. So
Okay. Let's go.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay. Step number 1. Look at all the vertical asymptotes and horizontal asymptotes. Don't have, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because usually we will not do with S, I, A. So don't have A. So it's out. We can't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then for I, we have.
But we don't have the Y-intercept, right? So only the X.
Correct.
Which will become like the
So,
verticals.
oh, correct. Very good. Wow. The whole world will be very proud of you.
No, but
Okay, so we have, how many vertical asymptotes are there?
like 3.
3, because we have one at -3. We have one at 1. And we have one at 4. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So gonna have one at x equals to -3. X equals to 1 and x equals to 4. Right? So for the Y-intercept, we can't do shit because they did not give us the coordinates. Right?
Yeah.
Make sense? So after the asymptotes, what's next? So right here, we are done with the asymptotes, right? Done. Next is the
Stationary point.
stationary points, correct. Any stationary points that we want to look out for?
Can find it, but how do you find it?
It's here, right? And here,
Yeah.
right? Correct? Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, there are no coordinates allocated to the stationary points. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we need to label the coordinates of stationary point? We don't have to. Because they did not give us how to label. Right?
Yeah.
But on our cheat sheet, you can see that I mentioned something. If it's a maximum point, it will become
minimum.
minimum. So we know that, correct. So this point is a maximum point. It will become a minimum point. Make sense? So we know that somewhere here, there will be a minimum point. Right? Somewhere here, there will be a minimum point. And somewhere here, there will be a maximum point. Make sense?
Wait, but if the negative portion of the graph remains like at the bottom, then how are you gonna get the minimum?
Don't worry. Just label the stationary points first. Don't care about how the graph will move because we haven't reached the position. Now we are just doing SIA. I told you already step by step.
Okay.
Okay? So next one, position. Okay, we talk about position. So we are going to have our graph, okay, somewhere here, 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 and here. We will only be drawing our graph in the yellow portions. We will not be drawing our graph in the white portions. Agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we already settled the position, right? So now can we draw? Yes, we can. We draw from
Left to right.
left to right. Okay. So this is the first point, right? This point is very
Low, so it'll be high.
correct. So means you will somewhere you will start from here, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Because it was very, very far away. Means you will start very, very near to the x-axis, but it must still be still be starting below the x-axis.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, I know how to do already.
You know already do already, So okay, now
Yeah.
now you do and then you show me, okay? You need to redeem yourself in front of all the audiences on YouTube.
Yeah, I can send you now.
Okay, very good. So for everyone who is viewing this video, let's give Greg a second chance.
Is it like that?
You sent me already?
Yeah, wait, I mean I may not be correct. I don't know.
Don't worry lah. At most, we'll just go through again, all right? Okay. So now, let's take a look at what Greg have for us here.
It's so cringe.
Don't cringe, eh? Okay, this is a problem because I need to hide my drawings first. Okay, this is Greg's solution. Sorry about the portion over here because I had to screenshot it and it was in the center of the screen. So let's compare my solution with Greg's solution. Okay, so from here, we're going to start from this place. And then to understand how the graph will move, we'll have to look right. So from this point, the next prominent feature will be just before the x-intercept. Okay, because the point right before the x-intercept is very near to the x-intercept. Right, so it'll be very, very far away. So which means it'll be somewhere here. Okay, then because we look right again, it will be an x-intercept which will be translated into a vertical asymptote. So we know that this portion of the graph should be respecting the vertical asymptote.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, it is not as smooth because I mean I'm drawing on a pad, but if I'm drawing on a paper, you should smoothen the graph out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this part, perfect, correct. So looking right, what is the next important point? Is the point right after the x-intercept, okay, which is very close to the x-axis, correct. So
I drew a bit wrongly.
so with that said, it should be above. It should be far away from the x-axis. We should start somewhere here. Okay. So looking right, what's the next prominent feature? The next prominent feature will be the stationary point over here, right?
Yeah.
Over here. So we know that this maximum point will become a minimum point. So the graph will go down and form a minimum point. So for it to be a minimum point, after that it should go up, right? So when it go up, it should cut. It should cut the it should cut the y-axis here, right?
Point.
Yeah. Then we look right again. When we look right, is actually over here, which is a vertical asymptote. Okay, which means that it should respect the vertical asymptote as it goes up. Yeah, so what Greg has over here, right? What you have over here is correct. Okay, so now I'm going to start drawing.
I mean, you should draw the minimum more towards the left.
Correct.
Because it
You're
looks
right.
like, yeah.
You're right. Something like that. Sorry, this is very bad drawing, but
Yeah.
you get the whole idea. This part should respect. This part should respect. Okay, can? Then looking right again. So it will be this part that we're looking at is very near. So it will be very far. Then looking right again, it is the minimum point. It becomes a maximum point. Looking right is very near, so it'll be very far. So we have these 3 points. We know that it will form a frowning curve. So we know that this is going to go up and down. Sorry, this is very bad. Okay, so Greg got it again. Then looking right again, we have a x-intercept which is translated into a vertical asymptote. Then looking right again, the next point is very near to the x-axis, so it means it will be very, very far away. Okay, then looking right again, it is a point that is very far away, means it will be very near. So respecting the vertical asymptote is going to come all the way down and touch. And here we go. This is your 1 over fx. And you got it. So you redeem yourself in front of our million viewers. Million potential viewers.
It sounds like I'm very insecure.
Why? You should
Okay,
get like more JC students to watch this video. Have your teacher gone through this transformation yet?
He went through question 7 only.
So means he went through 1 over fx.
Yeah, briefly, because you're kind of supposed to already know.
Oh, but I think this one, this thing, you cannot be self-learn. It has to be guided.
Yeah.
And over here, we'll be helping all JC students to navigate through this forest of math every Sunday from 1 to 3 p.m. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Not bad, right?
Yeah, I see.
Do you watch like Real Talk? You know, there's this
Real Talk?
like YouTube video called Real Talk.
No.
Never. Anyway, we are here having math talk.
Oh. Real Talk is a YouTube channel.
Yeah, the Real Talk SG is by like the Jade Rasif and all.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That non-bullshit one.
Yeah.
It's a freaking millennials.
Yeah, correct. They should come and watch our videos, man. We are teaching how to sketch a reciprocal graph. How about the next lesson we do a YouTube live? Then you get your friends to watch our YouTube channel also.
Oh my god.
Actually not bad, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, we do the YouTube live the next lesson.
We're gonna become YouTubers.
Yes. We gonna become YouTubers. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, looking at the rest of the question, I need you to go and draw me all the for all the graphs that you have in your tutorials, right? I want you to go and whether the question asks you to draw 1 over fx or not, as long as they give you the graph of fx, right? I want you to draw me all the 1 over fx graph and send me. I want to make sure that you master how to draw 1 over fx.
Wait, but what if it's 2 over fx?
Then you take out the 2. Basically everything, you just draw the 1 over fx first, then you multiply every single y value by 2.
By 2. Oh.
Yeah lah. It's just that there's nothing special to that. But in your tutorials, right, all your fx graph, I want you to draw, whether the question asks you to do that or not, right? I want you to draw 1 over fx and send me.
Okay.
Can?
Yeah.
Don't have to do that by today, like just do same thing, 1 question a day. Okay?
Yeah.
Can so I hope you understand 1 over fx a little bit better. Okay. So that's it. I need to move on to my next student already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the inequalities, right? I tell you what, because you have your e-learning on Friday, right?
Yeah.
Is it on Friday?
Yeah, so on Friday.
So what we can do on Friday is that we can do a very short session for like, let's say 30 minutes on inequalities or 1 hour on inequalities.
Yeah, okay.
Can, right? Anyway, you'll be at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have to do a full 2 hours kind of thing. We can do maybe 30 to 40 minutes is good enough.
Okay.
Then we'll do YouTube live. Yeah, so you can ask your friends to hop on also.
Okay.
Can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. I need more subscribers.
That 1,000, that's very hard to get.
Your school got how many students? How many students in one class? 25, right?
25.
25. How many classes in total?
A lot. 30.
Which is 20 classes.
30, I think.
30. That's 750 students really. That's only from one school.
Yeah. No, that's one cohort.
That's one cohort, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so how many go and spread the word and tell them that, you know, there's this like YouTube channel. You should go and follow it.
Have free 1,400 plus students to subscribe.
Yeah, we'll be doing YouTube live. Okay. So for those listening to this video, we'll be doing an inequalities lesson this coming Friday with Greg and Kenny.
You really gonna post this?
100%. Seriously, I said I'm gonna post this.
It's embarrassing though.
What embarrassing?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really going to post this, okay? So I hope you understand how to draw 1 over fx because this is super important. Okay, then I'll see you this Friday.
Okay.
Okay, see you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. signing out.